You've heard it before. Simplify your life and you'll be happier. But what if I told you that some of the most popular simple living habits aren't actually helping you? Some are even wasting your time, your money, and your energy. Today, I'm going to break down 7 so-called simple living habits that sound wise, but might be holding you back. Let's bust these myths so you can stop chasing aesthetic minimalism and start living intentionally. Myth number 1. Make everything from scratch. Yes, homemade bread smells amazing, but let's be real. Trying to DIY everything, from almond milk to dish soap, can suck up your time and leave you burned out. If you're spending 3 hours a week making sourdough but you're not resting, reading, or seeing your friends, is that really a better life? Real talk. Simple living is about value, not martyrdom. Pick 1 or 2 DIYs that bring joy or save real money. Buy the rest and reclaim your time. Myth number 2. Decluttering fixes everything. Decluttering can be life-changing until it becomes a distraction. The internet turned decluttering into a productivity ritual. But if you're constantly purging, reorganizing, and chasing perfection, you're not simplifying. You're obsessing. Real talk. Let go of the idea that minimalism equals emptiness. It's not about how many mugs you have. It's about how much peace you feel. Clean spaces help. But don't confuse surface order with inner peace. Myth number 3. Wake up at 5 a.m. to be productive. The 5 a.m. club? Great if you're a morning person, but not everyone is. Forcing early mornings in the name of simple living can actually backfire, making you groggy, irritable, and less productive. Real talk. Simple living should honor your natural rhythms, not social media trends. The real win is having a morning routine that works for you, even if it starts at 9 a.m. Myth number 4. Living without a car is always simpler. Ditching your car sounds minimalist and green, but for some people it turns life into a logistical nightmare. If you live somewhere without reliable public transport, or have kids, chronic pain, or a packed schedule, giving up your car might waste more time than it saves. Real talk. Simplicity isn't one size fits all. Sometimes owning a car is the simpler choice. Myth number 5. Aesthetic minimalism equals peaceful living. The internet sells peace as a vibe, neutrals, clean lines, empty spaces. But chasing aesthetic minimalism can make you spend money, feel inadequate, or try to erase your personality from your home. Real talk. Simple living is about function, not filters. You don't need to paint your walls white or toss your red couch to feel grounded. You just need to make your space work for you. Joy is allowed. Color is allowed. Myth number 6. Doing it all yourself saves money. The DIY trap is real. Yes, learning skills is empowering, but doing everything yourself, repairs, taxes, haircuts, gardening, can cost more time and stress than it's worth. Real talk. Sometimes outsourcing is the simple choice. If a $75 plumber visit saves you 6 hours and your sanity, that's a win. Simple doesn't mean self-sufficient to the point of exhaustion. Myth number 7. Living with less is always cheaper. Here's the twist. Minimalism can get expensive. Canceling services, memberships, or tools that actually help you can lead to more waste, more spending, and more frustration. Real talk. The goal isn't to cut everything. It's to cut what's not serving you. Pay for what makes life smoother. Let go of what doesn't. The truth. What simple living is really about. Here's what they don't tell you. Simple living isn't about doing less for the sake of doing less. It's about doing less of what drains you so you can do more of what matters. It's not aesthetic. It's not a checklist. It's a mindset. Intentional choices. Less noise, more clarity. Less stress, more space. Practical takeaway. How to simplify smarter. Here's how to build a version of simple living that actually works. Track what drains you. Mentally, emotionally, logistically. Ask. Is this habit helping or just trendy? Give yourself permission to keep what works, even if it's not minimal. Stop chasing perfect and start living real. Simplicity isn't the absence of stuff. It's the presence of peace. So the next time you feel guilty for not waking up at 5 a.m., or for owning 20 pairs of socks, or for paying someone to mow your lawn, just remember, you're allowed to live simply without being extreme. You're allowed to reject trends and do what works for your real life. Because simple living isn't about being perfect. It's about being free. Which myth have you fallen for? Drop it in the comments. Save this video for when simplicity feels stressful. Follow for more real-life, non-aesthetic, functional, frugal, and simple living tips.